Welcome to my guide on how to kill General Graardor, aka Bandos for God War Dungeon 1. For the requirements, you will need to have completed the quest Troll Stronghold, and you will need 70 strength. And then keep in mind, this will be an iron friendly guide, so just upgrade or buy whatever you do have available for main accounts. And yes, I will be doing this on the standard spellbook, as getting 95 prayer is kind of costly on iron and is very time gated. So don't worry, this is like very friendly. And then for the armor, it's suggested to get 80 mining and smithing to make yourself Bay Knight armor, and then +4. That will be your go-to armor. Now, if you're a main account, you can just buy Masterwork or whatever you have available based on your defense level. You will also highly suggested to need is a split dragon tooth necklace, which buries bones as you're killing NPCs. You will need a bone crusher in your inventory, but if you have the Slayer points, you can add it to your tool belt, which you can just check by going to the equipment tab, settings, clicking on bone crusher, and then you'll want bones, big bones, and org bones. And keep in mind, I might pronounce that wrong, so you can just leave that down in the comments if it did irritate you just a little bit. Now let's click X, and for the stats wise, you pretty much need 80 plus to even use the Bay Knight stuff. It helps to have 52 summoning so you can get a Spirit Terror Bird. And then 2 prayer potions just in case you get smited. High alchemy runes, which include nature and fire. Enhanced Excalibur, although this has massive requirements. And then 2 things before we actually start, and that will be, you will need a Zamrock item, which you can get from doing the quest Deep from Horror or Horror from the Deep to get a Zamrock book, which is damaged. And you will need some type of Bandos item. And then for iron players, the best way to really get that is running into God War Dungeon 1 and killing the orcs, which I do have a guide on doing, as that is how you get sacrifice, devotion, and the ability transfigure. So just getting any Bandos War Priest will work perfect. Once you're done, let's go through the portal. And you'll get a little confirmation saying the monsters are aggressive. Hit yes. Now for here, you'll notice that all my kill count is green. That is because I have the totem of intimidation on Anachronia, which requires 90 Slayer. That's the only way to bypass it. Or you can go south and kill the orcs just outside the arena, as the orcs will automatically attack you, in which case you can just AFK for that part. Sometimes you may need 3 food getting a 40 kill count, and once you do have that, we go through the big door. Next up, right click the next big door and instance, and you will notice the spawn speed is on standard. If you are a main account, set it to fastest. For iron, there's a different method for that. So for iron people, you want it to be on standard, which I already do have an instance for, which it doesn't matter, I'll recreate a new one. You want to exit. Go through the door and hit option 2. Now go back into the big door, instance session again, and you will want to change it to fastest, and then click rejoin. This method only works if you're an iron player, and that's how you get the free instance instead of paying the 200k. Now for your prayer, you want to pray melee and piety. And now we just attack General Graardor. After General Graardor, I will show you what the God banner was for, as I kind of forget that. And then just make sure to have all your AoEs pretty much. And as you're killing the minions, you'll notice my prayers like getting stored up. And what I like to do is slaughter him and then just walk underneath and then just attack him like normal. Kill the minions. Now once you do have the minions killed, this is what the God banner is for. You want to contact the embassy, hit option 1 for combat boost, which does require the combat task to be completed, and then your stats will be boosted for 30 minutes, and all the stats will be plus 5. This is basically like a baby overload that Iron players can get before they hit 96 Herblore, because getting the potions actually does require a lot of time and gathering. And again, let's slaughter him, walk away, and then that's it pretty much. I mean, it's pretty standard, and then hopefully you do get lucky getting Bandos pieces, but keep in mind, if you are going to continue doing this as an Iron Man, keep wearing your Bandos boots and gloves. You'll need the plate body, plate legs, and the helmet if you are doing this as an Iron, because you need the extra defense. You lose so much armor that the DPS is not quite worth it for General Graardor, because he's painful. Some kills are smooth, as you do see, and then others it's kind of, I don't know, he just kind of like wrecks you. He gets like 200 mil strength all of a sudden. And then, I mean, that's about it. As you can tell, he's pretty simple to do. And again, I will be doing 2 other guides for General Graardor if you're like a main account, on where you can AFK it, or if you don't have the 80 smithing, I will be showing a method on how to kite the boss. But those 2 videos will be separate because they're pretty much like advanced terms. So with that, thank you all so much for watching this, and good luck getting your Bandos armor, and hopefully you get a pet or 2. That, thank you all so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.